Hi guys, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. So okay, guys. So today at ProForex101, guys, we are stalking three pairs. So pound New Zealand, pound dollar, and pound yen. Okay, and we're trying to sell on these pairs. That is because of some pound weakness that we're seeing coming in. So for instance, on pound New Zealand, we had been, for the past few weeks, we had been going up and up and up. This is a daily chart now, and we see this weakness coming in. Yeah, so we want to take advantage of this and sell. So what we're trying to do is sell this pair. Let me draw some scenarios, guys. So we got a supply right here. Okay, and then we've got a supply this area. This seems to be getting violated right now, which means market should go further up into this area. Okay, so what we want to do right now here is actually possibly go south a little bit and head long to this area for the sell. Okay, and market to turn around. And as always, guys, your initial target is going to be your recent low here in this demand area. Okay, so on this trade, guys, we got two pickup spots. One is this area, which is an advanced entry. Second is this area, which is more conservative, a safer entry. So on this pair, guys, if you were to enter in this area to the low here, you got about 150 pips, and then if you get in on the second entry, at least 100 pips. Yeah, so yeah, and then also we have this trend line coming in from this high, which is also playing with the analysis that we want the markets to play out. Yeah. So okay, so this is the outlook for pound New Zealand, and we have the budget report coming out. There's no time specified for it right now, so most likely the release will be the fuel for this trade. Okay, and there's no New Zealand news for today. Not for today. Yeah, but that's okay. Let the pound news come in and see what happens. And again, guys, just because I'm saying this, do not sell as soon as we hit there. We need to, we're not location trading, we are reaction trading. We let the market tell us because you cannot predict the future. You have to let the market tell you what it wants to do and then follow through, because just because I drew this, it doesn't mean it's going to be true. So you have to be prepared to let go of the trade. Don't get too attached to the trade. If it does this, what do you do? Let's say you sell here, as soon as you sell, it comes to this supply, you sell, and the market just continues to go north. You are in a mess, right? You're in a loss, and so the only way to tackle that is, guys, don't location trade. Let the market tell you what it wants to do and then get in. You cannot predict the future. Okay, we can how to say this, guys? Yeah, so anyway, no location trading, guys. Only react. We react to a certain reaction that the market tells us that it wants to go south. Okay, otherwise just let it be. Okay, guys, so that's the outlook for pound New Zealand, pound dollar. Similarly, we have supply here. I think better draw this, guys, because it's all these supplies are coming in from here. Okay, so alright, and you got your demand all the way down here. great. Okay, so what we want is this market to reach up, okay, and try to do this turn and turn. And we got some dollar news coming out today, which is great for our trade. So okay, let's say this is our scenario. Okay, okay, right. So again, let's see. So we got this scenario, this trend line up here also. Okay, that's good for our trade. And on this also, our initial entry and then secondary entry. Look at how both now both my pound New Zealand and pound dollar analysis, guys, doesn't look the same. We have a supply up here and we want the market to bounce off it. On pound dollar we have a supply up here, we want the market to bounce off it. So it's great when few pairs are doing the same thing. I call this hunting in packs. So you are not only hunting one pair, you are trading, you are hunting three pairs, and this gives you confirmation that you are on the right track. So let's draw pound yen and see how that looks like, our structure. So we have a supply there, and our demand all the way down here. Okay, so let it come up, needs to do this. Okay, it doesn't matter how many legs. Okay, could be like this or it could be all in one leg, but okay, I'll draw 2 legs for now. See, on pound dollar I just drew 1 leg, guys. It doesn't matter how it comes up. All we want to see is our trade setup. Okay, you can call this whatever you like. People call this head and shoulders or whatever, but this is what the trade looks like. So this is our initial entry, which is advanced, and more conservative entry is down here. And again on this pair also same thing. If we get in there all the way up to here, 125 pips, we get in somewhere here all the way up to here, 80 pips. Okay, so see how even now pound yen just looks so similar to pound dollar and the other pair. So as I say, guys, you can look at a trade in many angles. Okay, you can look at it as a flow of the market, supply and demand. I think the pound trade that we did earlier, I think that was last week. I showed you guys how to do a range style of trading, or even a flow of the market. You can do the same thing here. Okay, so if you want to look at this as a range, it's my highs of the range, low areas of the range. So we're trading in this range. So we want this market to turn around from the top of the range and go to the bottom, because you guys know that if you're at the top of the range, you cannot buy, right? This is a selling area. Okay, and then if you're at the bottom of the range, you cannot sell. It's only a buying area. Because look at, every time the market comes to these 2 black lines I just drew, market gets rejected from these areas. And then when it comes to the demand, that the black line at the bottom, the market gets rejected to the top. Okay guys, so let's see how this plays out. So again, as I said earlier, guys, just because I drew this, you cannot be selling as soon as it hits to this area. As soon as the market comes to this area, we are not location trading. It's very, very important. We are reactive trading. Okay, and again, guys, you can call this pattern whatever, head and shoulder or whatever, but this is what trade looks like. Okay, try not to get sidetracked by these jargons, but just try to see what the market is doing and read the market like that. So again, we are not we cannot predict the future. We are waiting for the market to tell us what it wants to do. Okay. And for pound yen, we don't have any yen news. That's oh yeah, we do actually later on. Okay, that's great, but it's a long way away. 21 hours from now. That's fine. Okay. So these trades, guys, these since they're on 15 minutes, they should play out today. Okay, sometime today within these 24 hours. And yeah, so we'll check back tomorrow and I'll do a post trade analysis. Even if the trade works out or not, we'll see why, and why we let it go. So be ready for the both scenarios, guys. Be ready to let go of the trade and be ready to get into the trade. Don't get too attached. If it doesn't do what it wants it, what you want it to do, let it go. There's always another trade setting up. And if it does what you want it to do, then only then get in. Yeah, very important. Okay, guys. All right. Thanks for joining in, guys. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.